The US and China will hold talks related to artificial intelligence in September as the AI rivalry between the two nations intensifies. This is according to Reuters. The meeting comes as top US officials weigh how to respond to Beijing's AI advancements. China's powerful and cheap AI models are causing some alarm across the US. The Wall Street Journal reports exclusively that AI executives are warning the use of China's AI models will lead to a dystopian future. But some analysts say US companies are just trying to weed out the competition. So what's really happening here? Well, Amrith Ramkumar joins us now. He's a tech policy reporter for the Journal and contributed to that exclusive reporting we've just mentioned. He joins us now. Good morning, Amrith. So where does China stand in the AI race? And why, as you note, are officials and executives so concerned at this moment over how AI is advancing there?
The big concern is that China is rapidly closing the gap on leading U.S. frontier models, and they're doing it with open models that are a fraction of the cost. And that's incentivizing companies like Airbnb and others to use those Chinese models rather than spending millions or tens of millions of dollars in some cases on expensive AI products from Anthropic and OpenAI. There are also security concerns about these models. The latest, like Kimi K3 and Alibaba's Qwen, some of these are experiencing and showing advanced cyber capabilities, the ability to aid or launch cyber attacks or contribute to other crimes. And now these open models could be available for others. And these Chinese companies are not subject to the same government oversight and safeguards that leading U.S. companies are. So some security-minded officials are very concerned about the direction this is headed.
And I'm sure viewers know this, but an open model essentially means that people can get in there and use it themselves, adjust it themselves for their own purposes. Yesterday on Fox Business, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent spoke about how open source models may be threatening the large language models used in the US. Let's just quickly play that for our viewers.
This administration supports open source models, but what we do not support is IP theft. And if we see, especially that overseas models are stealing from our great companies, we have the ability to sanction them because of this theft.
How big of a risk is that, and how do you present IP theft?
It's a big risk, and what Secretary Bessent and other administration officials seem to be referring to there is distillation, this idea that Chinese companies are essentially scraping a lot of what's used to make these advanced U.S. models and using it for their own tools. It's very hard to sort of regulate that, detect that, et cetera, and the U.S. companies are trying to advance their own distillation detection techniques and trying to stop that. But you definitely could see administration officials try to crack down on some of these Chinese companies. The big challenge is it's hard to narrowly tailor something like that because, as you mentioned, these tools are open. They're available for anyone, individuals, nonprofits, businesses, et cetera. And a lot of U.S. companies want to use these tools, as I said. So you do get into potential economic harm there and whether they want to escalate a potential rivalry with China in this area.
It's a fascinating topic. I know we'll hear so much more about this in the years ahead, and folks should really check out your reporting. Amrith Ramkumar, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.